everyone, it's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and it is pouring buckets outside. So today we are going to do a water cycle craft. Here is what we are going to make today, showing the water cycle with evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. All right, here we go. What you're going to need is some yellow, blue for the water, some white, some yellow, and some gray for the cloud, scissors, markers, and a glue stick, and white or a paper plate. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut my circle out. You can trace your circle with a plate or a bowl. So I'm going ahead and trace that. You could even use a regular white paper plate if you have one of those. If you don't want to cut something out, you could just use a paper plate to begin with, and that would be fine. So here's my circle, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some water out. So I'm going to trace the water at the bottom. I'm going to trace just a little bit of the bottom of this circle. I'm going to do about there. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut that out like this. Okay, and then I'm going to make it kind of swoopy, like waves all the way across. Okay, so swoopy. I'm going to do the same thing on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that, so I've got it all swoopy here. I'm going to go ahead and put that on so that I get some layers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this right on here so you can see. So there is some waves, and then I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to do a little bit up there, like that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this under that turquoise, that other color, so that I get layers. Okay, so there's the layers. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Okay, there's my circle. Then I draw a circle on the yellow, okay, and cut it out. Then what I want to do is I'm just going to cut a strip of yellow so that I can cut the points of my sun. So I'm just going to go back and forth like this, and I'm going to do some different sizes. Different thicknesses, so some are big and fat, and that's okay, like that. Some little ones, like that. Okay. There we go. Okay, that should be enough. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this glue all the way around the outside here, and then I'm going to just put these down so you can see that. Okay. So I'm just putting these all the way around, all different sizes, all different points, like that, and here, and there, there, and there's a little one, and Okay, so here is my sun. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's the sun. And then here's my water. Now I need a cloud, so I'm going to go ahead and draw a cloud, and then I'm going to cut it out. Okay, my cloud is cut out. So now, see, that was there, and I'm going to lift it up so that I can write the water cycle. I'm going to go ahead and put that on like this. I'm going to put my cloud over here. I'm going to put my sun way up here like that. Okay, so there you are. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to, oh, I need raindrops. Raindrops are important. So the raindrops are going to come out of the cloud as precipitation. So I need some raindrops. So let's do just a few different raindrops. I'm going to fold that in half and cut a little raindrop shape like that. Okay, so there's some raindrops. I'm going to do the same thing with this one with the light blue so that I can put them below the cloud. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put those on. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, falling out of the sky. There. Okay, so now there is my rain. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to write about the water cycle. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the water cycle. Okay, so here is the water cycle. So you're going to write the water cycle right at the bottom. You're going to write evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Okay, and then draw the arrows because that's the direction, and it just keeps going around and around and keeps happening over and over again. So evaporation is when the sun heats up the water in the rivers and the lakes and ponds and puddles and turns it into vapor or steam, which goes back into the air because it's been heated up. Condensation is when that air gets cold and changes back into a liquid, forming clouds. That's called condensation. And then precipitation is when there is so much water and it's so heavy that it drips down in either rain or sleet or freezing rain or ice or snow and comes back down to the earth. And then the cycle starts all over again. So, the water cycle, evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. I hope you learned something today, and I hope wherever it is, well, it might be raining, but I hope you have a good day. Hugs, Miss Amy.